Hi, Garrett. Welcome to Sea Talk. So, Garrett, for the wider audience out there, can you tell us who you are and your position within the company, please?
Yeah, thanks, Paul. So my name is Garrett Quigley. I have recently joined Celsius at the beginning of November in the position of president of the international business.
Mhm.
So my role is to develop the international expansion plans for the Celsius brand across the globe, building on the strong foundation already established clearly in the US and in the Nordics and recently launched in a number of European markets and Australia, New Zealand as well. So taking that on to the next level.
Well, and look, I for one can say, from coming to a presentation over a year ago to where that product is now and sitting within stores, I think you guys have done quite a good job already. So let's see what you guys got in the pipeline. So tell me, the energy drink category continues to perform very well in the UK. Do you anticipate that to continue in 2026?
Yeah, we do. So the category is performing well, as you say. It's
Hmm.
growing 15% CAGR, kind of, 15% year to date. But what's really exciting is the sugar-free piece within that, and that's growing, almost double that. 25% rate, I think, in the last 52 weeks and accelerating to 32% in the last 12 weeks. So over the forecast, we see 9.2% CAGR over the next 5 years for the energy drink category in total. And again, we would see sugar-free driving at least 15% growth within that mix. So a healthy place to be.
Wow. So it's going to be a prosperous 26 for the energy market then. So on that then, what trends are driving market growth?
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned, sugar-free really is a driver of overall growth within the category, a healthy category overall, but in terms of growth, but sugar-free, as I mentioned, growing 25% last 52 weeks and accelerating in the last 12. So the sugar-free, it's still under 15% of the total mix. So we see huge headroom for growth
Yeah.
to drive that. And within that, then within the entire energy drink category, flavor innovation drives overall growth. So we see that continuing to play a role within the mix.
Gareth, what flavors are there out there currently in the market of Celsius?
Oh gosh, across the total, there's a whole range of flavors across multiple energy drinks across the
Mhm.
existing large players. So you have a range of single flavors and then a lot of multiple flavor blends and a lot of them with different descriptor names. So a very long list. We can follow up and we can send you, but there's a long list of wide flavors.
And we'll share the link to that on in the video as well. So how has Celsius performed since launch, and what do you think sets the brand apart from its competitors?
Yeah, so Celsius was launched originally about over 20 years ago in the US
Mhm.
and has seen exponential growth in the last number of years. It was launched in the Nordics back around 2009, starting in Sweden. And when when it was originally launched, it was born in fitness. It really had got its start on shelves in the nutrition stores before going into mainstream grocery. The thing that sets Celsius apart is the portfolio has always been exclusively sugar-free.
Mhm.
So there's no full sugar products within the range. And also Celsius doesn't appeal to the extremes or the hyper masculine, has never marketed itself that way, which is kind of the way you'd often associate marketing of traditional energy drinks. Celsius instead has looked to enable the everyday achiever looking for lifestyle alignment in
Mhm.
purchase and consumption choices. And Celsius wants to inspire people to live fit and achieve goals with the right energy and motivation to push themselves to their own limits. And we believe living fit isn't just about fitness; it's a mindset, it's a lifestyle, and that's embodied by people who really just make the most out of their everyday.
And then Celsius is launching a new UK product range. So tell me, why is this the right time, and how do you think shoppers will respond?
Yeah, so we see the UK consumer being more conscientious than ever about what they're putting into their bodies. And they want natural flavors, but they want to be able to know what the flavor is. They want to recognize it. because taste is the number one driver of choice in our space. And they don't want a ton of artificials. They don't want artificial flavors or colorings or preservatives. So we're really excited because what we're launching now is a core lineup of 4 products, which will be fruit forward flavors at a time of year in January when health and wellness and resetting is key and top of mind for everybody. And we're really seeing that key trend playing out continuously, but particularly at the beginning of the year. And these align with the brand proposition. So 0 sugar, better for you functionality, and the overall category growth. We know 69% of Britons claim they are trying to live a healthier lifestyle. And of course, we know that expands in January.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we see that in the stores now. It's a different shift, and definitely with different age generations as well, where they're looking for that healthier choice when they're in the store, and what they're planning on their journey around the store. I think you guys just landed the product at the right time. It's and I believe it's doing more in stores as well. So there's a real emphasis on fruit flavored profiles with this new range. How do you balance flavor innovation with Celsius, core functional positioning around energy and wellness?
Yeah, so we try to offer bold fruit flavors without compromise. And what we're launching now is 4 core flavors in all sparkling beverages. So we've got raspberry peach, mango lemonade, kiwi guava, and strawberry watermelon. They're all great tasting within the energy space, so that we can give consumers better for you products that aligns, as I said, with their health and wellness needs. No sugar, no preservatives, natural flavors, vitamin enriched to support them on their wellness and fitness journeys. But most importantly, they taste great.
Wow. So look, we all know the energy category is such an important category for independent retailers to get right. What level of support can they anticipate when stocking this new range from yourselves?
Yeah, so as you know, we go to market with our distribution partner, Suntory Beverage and Food, GB in Ireland. And working together with them, we aim to deliver in-store experiences that really excite the retailer and engage their shoppers. We want to go beyond just standard point of sale and product sampling. So, because we know the category is highly, incremental, and Celsius drives incrementality within that. So we're trying to maximize as much as we can with retail partners how we engage. And later on in 26, in about Q2, we'll be launching the Live Fit Go campaign, which is the global brand platform launched in the US earlier this year. And we're going to bring that to the UK in about Q2. And that's going to appear in everything that we do, with, supported by exciting partnerships, in-store activations, and above-the-line advertising campaigns.
Well, so there's a lot to look forward to into the new year. I think you guys have done some amazing work already, and with your partner Suntory, I think you've managed to land this product really well in the stores. And you mentioned about support, and I think what yourselves and Suntory have done, you managed to get this into retailers. You've explained what the product is, and the support process has been all the way through, and it's just worked. And I think a lot of retailers will be looking forward to what's new in 26 with yourselves. And just like to say, a major thank you to you guys for keeping independent retailers at the forefront of your decision making.
No, excellent, thank you, and I'm very excited. I mean, it's the reason why I left PepsiCo to come join Celsius, because I see the opportunity, and I'm genuinely very excited about the potential working with the retail trade in the UK.
Thank you very much, and thanks for coming on Sea Talk.
Thanks, Paul. Lovely to talk to you.